Hello and welcome! Silrace here with Star Citizen, and I am looking at this social module here. And when you enter this, you can come in here from every single hangar. You just have to find the main doors, get into the elevator and come up here. When you enter this place, you have a chance to be, well, changed to one of, was it 6 now? Of a variety of different armor setups, essentially. So you can, by zoning back and forth, you can, well, cycle through all of those and check how they look, essentially, if that is your thing. I just wanna talk briefly about this social module and, well, the related things, and also look around, right? Anyway, there is a, well, kind of a nice little holographic image here. Let's swap to first person view, show you folks, but nice holographic little representation of the place. I suppose it's supposed to be medical center listed, and what else? Job well, area 18. Also, one little bit of information for anybody who happens to wander in here and didn't realize it. They actually put us a chat box, which opens by pressing the F12 key on your keyboard. F12. This isn't actually shown in the key bindings menu at all. There is no way to rebind that at the time. So I don't know why they put it there, because to me that seems rather weird placement for opening and closing your, well, chat window. Anyway. There is some ship outside and some screens and whatnot. As you can see, that looks really nice. And so forth. Very nice, and somebody is trying to glitch their way through there. That's okay, I don't really mind. I am not gonna try to do that right now. I toyed around with it a little bit, just for the heck of it. Welcome, vessel inspection. Can we interact with any of these? I haven't actually checked. Apparently not, no. There's no interactions with any of this stuff. I love that there is some dude here just, you know, with a welcome screen and doing random stuff. And all the other things. Biometric scan. Why am I completely blue? Okay. Well, oh well, whatever. I guess that is good. I suppose that is good. To be completely blue on the biometric scan. And then they just left all this stuff piled up here right in front of the door. That's okay. As you can see, this area is quite big. It has quite a bit of stuff for you to look at and explore, and for the developers and art team to really show off what they can do with all these things. Like, look at the rotating little things on this rendition of a planet. Like, I have no idea what those squares are supposed to represent, but it looks kind of cute. Anyway. We have ships, we have a lot of stuff, well, that is a whole lot of Avengers, and so forth, and whatnot. Cubby blast, weapons range, and somebody is in a hurry. I am not in a hurry yet. Shooting range, available for test fire. Open doors, thank you. And then we have something which I have been waiting for, which is basically a look at majority of the gun designs of this game. And for the most part, I quite like. They look real, well, they look current era enough that anybody in this era, this time we live in, recognizes one of these as a gun. But they look futuristic enough to be perceived not as, you know, as a gun from the modern era. Essentially what I mean is that they don't look like a television controller set as you, well, television remote as used by a weapon in a Star Trek movie, whereas these actually look like weapons to be fired, as we associate, as people associate as weapons to be fired. So we all realize this thing, it's a freaking gun, right? However, they are not as quite far-fetched into the future as we would, you know, some of us would realize that take a half an hour to realize that is a gun, as might happen with something like the TV remote. Keep calm, carry on. Alright, no thank you. And tables and all the other things, and there is a nice date here as well. They're giving us nice dates, and that I think they should do a little bit more of that actually. Give us dates and times so as to really ground this thing into a, not realism necessarily, but ground it into a timetable more. That we can, well, that is a nice trophy, and I can't wait to see aliens like you in the game itself. That could be insanely fun. But as I was saying, like, give us dates and times in these places, like subtle things like this. It's like there could be not only this year here, the stamp here, but you could have a receipt on the table here which has an exact date as well. And you could suddenly ground this whole thing more into a timetable and slowly give us those timetables of like what is happening in the development at this day through things like that. That would be brilliant, but it would also give a way to give context and concept to the game itself, to give us a game important dates which are, well, important in the history of the game in some way or another, through that kind of little notes and little detail essentially. Knives. I always like knives, but I'm not sure that is a combat knife I would use because of the grip. That looks kind of uncomfortable to do a lot of important things with, and I don't know, are these guys selling mines? It's like, that looks like a mine to me. If that is a mine, that's like, I'm gonna stay away from this store. That seems very illegal. Anyway, as you can see, this is a big area. I do like that it's futuristic look. Like, what are those blue things at the wall there of the building? I actually don't know. Are they the freaking air purifying system or something along those lines? I don't know, and I honestly don't care to know necessarily. I just like that it looks futuristic. I mean, there is air traffic all around us. This is what I expected for them to bring, and so far I am really satisfied that they are bringing us things which fulfill those expectations of a futuristic looking future of a game. And also the fact that this place looks gritty. It doesn't look nice, neat and polished the way for example, the Revel and York hangar does. This looks actually gritty. There is puddle of water here, possibly from an acid rain, or then just dripping out of the ventilation system or something. I don't know. But the fact that it exists here, and look at the water reflections over here. The art team has done really good job with this place, and I am absolutely loving every minute of it. When I'm walking around and looking at completely random things, I realize that this is actually very well put together. I adore that. I mean, look at the locking mechanism on these belts, which are holding this down. Those are really bloody well made. They are a very good representation of reality. Although it is a bit more bulky than I am used to for seeing these kind of things, but it is very good rendition of reality. I'm absolutely blown away. And the fact that they at the end of the belt here, they actually modeled that out. They just didn't paint it as part of the box. That is really good. I am absolutely loving it. So there are some stairs we can walk. You can see the lighting effects. Lightings change once we come out of the shade of the building as well. Very nicely done. Absolutely blown away with those things. With the way they do this lighting, and see these reflections. I love the reflections. Thank you so much to whoever got those so very correctly, because they look hazed out as well. They are not crystal clear. That is the big thing. Like, if you look at this, it looks smoky. It looks hazed out reflection of what is going on there. but so it's not crystal clear, it's just a straight up copy image of it, which is really good. I am enjoying this. So there is like nothing up here as far as I know, unless I missed something. But hey, I can walk in here and I can look around, see? And that is good enough for me. The ventilation systems billowing out, well, haze of some sort. I'll make random guesses. It's probably not so good condition if they well, do that. Unless it's not a ventilation system and it's some kind of an engine. That is possible. But I don't honestly know. I doubt it's an engine of any sort because it spins so slowly. But yeah, I think I'm concluding this here. No one is talking in the chat anyway at this hour. But this is a social module. Well, look, an impression by me. Well, some very quick talking and so forth. And in all honesty, I love what they have shown here. This is obviously not such a big deal, as in it's not really a social hub yet, where you could interact with a whole lot of things and just, well, do the stuff. It's more of a everybody runs around here to look at how this looks. It's not really a social center, socializing center just yet. But maybe eventually it will be a main socializing hub in one of the planets or big cities of this game once the game actually comes out. So far, I do like what I see. I do really enjoy this area and wandering around it and taking a look at all the things they have done. And so far I'm quite impressed. I mostly like what I see. Pretty much so. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you to the folks who made this possible and who made the whole damn thing, because this is awesome. And really, let us change the outfit. If you have added that actually somewhere and I just haven't found it, please somebody let me know in the comment section. Let me change how my character looks from those the possible choices of armor in a terminal here somewhere. Because I would love that, but I would then easily make a video of how every one of those looks. Because I would be able to change them nicely. That would be awesome. Please do that. Let us look out through all the armor customization without having to zone in and out of this place to do so, and then have one of them randomly assigned to us. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.